A lot of protest is going on in Ghana now, and people are not seeing it much. Why? Because that's the way government want people to see it. Now, older people the people that were working, which is in Ghana, and now they become old people now. The time they were working, they invest in government. Some of them use their money to invest, some of them use their money to give bank loan, this kind of stuff. And they'll go pension now. That is the money they use to survive. That's why the government claim that they give them the pension money. The pension money that government gives to the people in Africa, we all know that it's to no reason to take care of themselves. So most of them are surviving based on because of the money they invest in government now. Now, in reach a time now, they need their money back. Government is telling that story that they want to use the money to invest before they can give them their money back, which is, it doesn't make sense. If you come and borrow my money, then the time reach I went to come and take my money back, you don't tell him that you want to use the money to do something before you now give my money back. Now these people are protesting just because why? Because the way the system government want to change it for the people that go to pension. It's not right. So they have to come out and put protection, even though people that have never been to pension before, because they know that if they allow government to pass this kind of law of what they are trying to do, it's going to affect even those people who are coming to go pension who invest in government, and it doesn't make sense. Now we are going to go to the video. Then after they want to explain why is it that if there is problem in Ghana, instead of them to be taking salary from maybe ministers and people that are in parliament who are still strong working, there are those people that should be taking their money, not people that go to pension. For me personally, it doesn't make sense. Before we go to the video, you know, as we do it, if this is your first time watching my YouTube channel, subscribe my YouTube channel, or if it is Facebook, you are watching my channel, what you can do to support me is that you share my video, some of your friends to watch.
Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. And we know that the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. We know we will. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will.
Why should we as a country get to the stage where an elderly man like him has to tell the whole world his health challenges? That's not right. That's not fair. That's not righteous. That's not kind for a country to do. It's abominable. It's an abomination.
Another picketer, a former General Secretary of the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, Charles Fojo Ajiman, who is not a retiree, also joined the pensioners to press home their demands.
If we believe that they have a good cause, we should be joining them, and we should show a good cause to them that yes, we support their cause. And I believe that, and as a matter of principle, I don't think that as a nation we should let the aged who have carefully planned their pension to depend on their pension returns to be the ones whose money will be used.
Professor Osam called on the government to listen to growing calls to exempt pensioners.
You think I'll advise my children to invest in anything government? Of course not. I won't. I won't, because I say, well, you can go ahead and do it, but remember that it's risky. And nobody can convince me that, as I said, I'm not a finance expert, I'm not an economist, but right now, nobody can convince me in this country that investing in anything government is not risky.
That we have an economic crisis.
But last Friday, former Chief Justice of the Republic, Justice Sophia Akufo, described this position as rude.
I find this wicked, I find it disrespectful, I find it unlawful, I find it totally wrong, period.
An 81-year-old retired medical doctor also appealed to the government.
Nobody would look after me. I lost my wife. I live alone. Who will look after me? That means government wants me to get rid of me.
Since the government is said to have achieved the set 80% subscription target for the program, the pensioners are hopeful the finance minister will exempt them.
I expect him to just say the pensioners has been exempted. He will be giving an update on what has happened, the results, fine. But I expect a statement to come because at this time, you can't get us into the program. Okay. It's close. You can't get. Maybe previously he was standing on his grounds, thinking that some people would come under, but now it's over. Okay. So we just have to exempt it, and we don't want to be exempt people. No.
But until then, the pensioners return on Tuesday to continue with the picketing. James Kwesi Aveji's report.
Well, Charlie, finance minister is trying to let the people understand that we have economic crisis. Yes, we understand. Meanwhile, that doesn't stop you for people that has put their money to invest in government. Do whatever investment they do with government, their money should be seized or their money should be paying the way they don't want, or that's not the way the agreement was. So for me personally, this is not financing minister problem because I don't think he's the one behind the whole thing, just sitting down doing things the way he wants. There are people behind, just because of he's the finance minister, you know, everything or any protest or everything go to him, they blame. Now, these people that you can see now, they are the people that some of them have problem with, you know, health challenge. They have to be going hospital day by day. Some of them have to buy in drugs. If they tell the kind of money they buy drugs day by day, some of them, you don't believe it. If you don't want to give these people what they demand or what they want, meaning that you are just killing them slow but slowly. Meanwhile, they are not asking for you to be taking care of them. That is their money they are demanding, the way they want it. So I shouldn't see they should see an excuse and say that they will have economic crisis. Ever since this Ukraine war started, that's the excuse African leaders have been given when there is problem in the country for them to fix. It is economic crisis because of the Ukraine war. Before the Ukraine war hasn't come, it is COVID-19, it was Corona. Now the Corona is someone that is going now. Now they put the blame on this war of Ukraine. Which is that I don't understand why the Ukraine war should affect you in Africa then. Now let's put that aside, that maybe the Ukraine war affect you as the way they are saying. How many ministers do we have in Ghana? The currently, which is 2023, now have 16 ministers in Ghana. So those people, why is that they are not reducing their salary to fix what they have to fix, and those ones will be getting their money paid? Meanwhile, people that you know they use their money to invest now, they are not getting their money back. These people, maybe there is so many of them are still paying maybe their children's school fees as they owe as they are. In Ghana, it's not a place like Europe that you say that you go pension, whereby government will be taking care of you, this kind of stuff. The way government take care of people in Africa, it's not the way Europe here. So if the person gets noted as no, if I go pension, maybe I will need this kind of so I use his money, the person uses money to invest in such a way that when he go pension, the money will be giving him survive there. Then you also want to be blocked the money somewhere there. Charlie, I don't understand. Investing in government is very risky. You have to think twice. The time they will take the money or whatever investment you want to do, there will be peace and there will be agreement. But when it reach your time for you to take what belongs to you back there will be disagreement. There you will not understand. So that's government for you in Africa. So think twice before you invest in anything of have to do with government. Because I get to know that this is not the time you know that African leaders, they don't care about the people. Because if you are doing like this and there's some people die, then maybe some of them don't have children there, the money become yours. So I don't understand. Give the people money back to them as they come as the agreement was agreed before you take this money. You cannot say you want to use some big money and do it. Which kind of government is? Well, Charlie, if this is your first time watch my YouTube channel, Charlie, subscribe my YouTube channel. Or if it is Facebook you are watching me, Charlie, what you can do to support me is that, Charlie, you share my video. If you haven't followed my page, then you follow. And to meet again, we out.